Hello there, my name's Terry and I'm giving the cards a shuffle. I don't even know why I'm telling you I'm shuffling the cards. I should just do it really, shouldn't I? Anyway, it wants to be this one here actually. And we got 8 of Fire. And the message on the card says speed, activity and multitasking. Right, okay, we do like to multitask, don't we? And it always seems like there's never enough hours in the day either. All right, but if you don't finish what you've wanted to do on a particular day, it's because it wasn't meant to be done, right? So don't beat yourself up too much if you haven't got all your jobs done or the things that you wanted to do in a particular day. There's always tomorrow, there's always next week, you know. And it's what you do with what you have now that counts more than anything else. All right, I'm also being shown you need to reel things back in a bit. All right, because I feel like that you've been doing too much, and if you've been doing too much, then things can become a little bit overwhelming, and you can get tired from it. You can get run down from it as well. And I feel like that some might need to slow down a little bit more now and just take a little bit of rest. Just take a little bit of time out for yourself, because I feel like that's what you need. And when you actually realise that, once you actually start paying attention to your body and what it is showing you, yes, it's okay to go to push yourself for whatever reason, then that is fine also too. But you know, or you might feel like you need to for what's going on around you at that time. But they are saying to me to reel things back in a little bit more. And you do need to take that little bit of time out for yourself, because when you're taking that time out, you can like then reflect and everything. You can, like, if you've been looking for answers, then you're not going to get them if you're full steam ahead, but they will come in the moments when you're still, when you're in like in a meditative state. Or maybe that you need to kind of like slow down and go within. And just, if you feel like that things are too much, then meditate. Right, meditation is good for just calming you down, because it is, and it actually does work. And maybe you need a little bit, and there seems to be a little bit of sympathy as well, you know, or maybe you're feeling a little bit lost, or maybe you're feeling a little bit as if, oh, what's the point, sort of thing. And that's, you know, oh no, you know, like nobody loves me, or nobody this, that and the other. Do you know what I mean? We can all get days like that sometimes, all right? But it's just a little bit of a blippy moment. And sometimes we do have these blippy moments. I've got a chakra thing there, and I'm being drawn to the sacral chakra, all right? And it's amazing how much stuff that we actually do carry on within our bodies, but also like stuff that isn't actually our stuff as well, that we carry within us. And it's what we've been brought up to believe about ourselves, by what we've been told by like the elders, like parents, guardians, teachers and everything, all right? And it's like we just hold on to so much stuff that sometimes it doesn't actually need to be there anymore. So it's just literally working through that. Pay attention to how you talk to yourself. Pay attention to the words that others speak as well. All right. If it's done in all good contacts and it's all positive, then that's brilliant. All right. So you stick with the people now that value you, and you value yourself. All right. And stick with the people that have your back. Stick with the ones that are there for you, that you can resonate with. Right. And leave the rest behind. I know it's difficult, like in a work situation, there's all different personalities and all different types of people there. Some people like to hang on to all the gossipy stuff, and that can become boring, doesn't it? You like listening to other people's doom and gloom. All right, and that can actually make you feel tired. It can actually drain and suck the life out of you. If you feel like that you're in that situation, you're feeling drained around others, then what is that showing you? Just get up and move away. You can always go back to it. And about like protection, so always make sure that you keep your energy protected by putting yourself in a bubble or anything, a bubble of protection, and don't allow others to drain the life out of you, because they're taking your energy, and that, you know, and they don't have the right to take your energy, because people don't. All right, but at the end of the day, if you're not paying attention to yourself, if you're just like feeling drained and sucked into stuff, then in one way you're allowing them to do that. All right, so stop allowing people to take your stuff, to take what doesn't belong to them. All right, and you keep your own energy for yourself, because you're going to feel more uplifted within your own rights, and it's going to give you the energy that you need to do the things that you need to do for you. Anyway, I'm going to leave that message there for anybody that needs to see or hear it, and whatever you're doing today, have a wonderful day.